So, you've got an idea, a really great idea for a business, but then you hit that first giant roadblock, the business plan, right? All those pages of forecasts and market research, it's enough to stop anyone in their tracks. But what if I told you you could get that entire brilliant idea down on just one single page? Well, that's exactly what we're going to break down today.
This quote just nails it, doesn't it? For getting a new idea off the ground, that huge, traditional business plan, it's often the wrong tool for the job. It's way too rigid. In a world that moves this fast, you need something that can move with you, something more visual. So, if we're hitting delete on the old way, what's next? Before any planning, we have to get our heads around this core concept. A business model isn't some 50-page document. It's really the story of how your business works. It boils down to three simple questions. How do you create something valuable for someone? How do you actually get it to them? And, how do you make money doing it?
And that brings us to the hero of our story today, the business model canvas. It's a strategic tool, yeah, but think of it more like a visual map. It's a shared language that lets you lay out the 9 most important parts of any business, turning all that complexity into something super clear, all on one sheet of paper.
All right, let's take a tour of the canvas, shall we? We're going to start on the right-hand side, which I like to call the front stage. Why? Because everything here is about your customer. It's everything they see, feel, and interact with when they engage with your business.
Everything, and I mean everything, starts with these 2 boxes. First, who are your customer segments? And you can't just say everyone. Who specifically are you trying to help? And second, what is your value proposition? What problem are you solving for them? What need are you meeting? These 2 have to lock together perfectly, like 2 pieces of a puzzle.
Okay, so you know who you're serving and what you're offering them. Awesome. Now, how did they even find you? How do you get that value to them? Those are your channels. This could be anything from your website and your social media accounts to a physical storefront or a direct sales team. They're all the ways you connect with your customer.
Next up is customer relationships. This is all about the vibe of the interaction you have with your customers. Is it super personal with a dedicated support person for every client? Or is it completely automated, like a self-service app? The kind of relationship you build really defines the customer experience.
All right, let's hop over to the left side of the canvas now, what I call the backstage. If the front stage is the polished performance your customers see, the backstage is all the machinery, the crew, and the hard work that makes the magic happen. This is the engine room of your business. This box is all about action. What are the most important things your business absolutely must do to deliver that value proposition we talked about? For a software company, that's probably writing code. For a coffee shop, it's brewing amazing coffee. These are the core things you have to get right.
Now, to do those key activities, you're going to need stuff, right? Those are your key resources. These are the essential assets you can't operate without. And we're not just talking about cash. This could be physical things like your office or equipment, intellectual property like patents, and of course, human resources, your awesome team.
Let's be real, you can't do it all yourself. No business can, and that's where key partnerships come in. Who do you rely on outside your company to make things work? It could be your suppliers, a manufacturing partner, or a marketing agency. These alliances are crucial because they let you focus on what you do best.
Okay, now we move down to the bottom of the canvas, to the foundation of the whole thing. These last 2 blocks are what determine if your great idea is actually a viable business. Yep, we're talking about money. What's coming in and what's going out.
It's basically the 2 sides of the financial coin. On one side, you have your cost structure. This is all the money going out the door, the cost for your resources, your activities, all of it. And on the other side, you've got your revenue streams. This is the fun part, how you make money. Is it a one-time purchase, a monthly subscription? Figuring this out is what makes the whole thing sustainable.
So let's just zoom out for a second. We've gone through the front stage, the back stage, and the financial foundation. The real power of the canvas isn't in any one of these boxes. It's in seeing how they all connect, how a change in one area can ripple through the entire business model, all on a single page. And there they are, all 9 building blocks together. You've got customer segments, value propositions, channels, customer relationships, and revenue streams. Then you have key activities, key resources, and key partnerships. And holding it all up is the cost structure. That's it. That's the DNA of any business. But remember, this isn't a homework assignment you fill out once and then forget about. It's a living roadmap. As you learn new things, as the market changes, you come back to the canvas and you adjust it. It's a dynamic tool that tells the story of your business as it grows and evolves.
So in the end, that's what the business model canvas is.
It's a map. It doesn't have all the answers, but it shows you the landscape and helps you ask all the right questions. It takes a big, messy idea and gives it structure. So the only real question left is, what idea will you bring to life with it?